Comes up now, Jats, and has gone on in. There's the light. Set now, they're racing. Shell Bell away brilliantly. More Special jumped very quickly as well from the outside. Going up also soon after Safe Hustle in the firing line. But on the inside soon after Shell Bell, More Special. They pair off together. Dropping right behind those then is Safe Hustle soon after the start. A length away as I Haven't Had a Dime. Then 2 lengths further back on the inside Miss Rockjoy. Over on its outside leading Taddy. A long way back to Jats. Followed then by Fly with Caution. And the tail end of Secret She Keeps. And there's one of them that's tailed right off there. Not quite sure what's gone amiss with Idyllic Ruler, but as they'd set sail for the judge on the point of the turn, Shell Bell kicked away. It's Shell Bell given ahead now. Races about 3 clear. More Special. If I Hadn't Had a Dime on the outside, keeps coming at the 150 though. Shell Bell's nicely clear. 3.5 More Special, followed by If I Didn't Have a Dime, but Shell Bell's running them ragged, and Shell Bell's going to career, and getting up in the middle late is Miss Rockjoy for second. Tight for third between More Special and If I Didn't Have a Dime, followed further back by leading Taddy. Jats picked off a few, likewise Secret She Keeps. In behind those then came Safe Hustle when they'd pulled up, followed further back by Fly with Caution, and a furlong away at the tail of the field is Idyllic Ruler. Shell Bell careers in, ridden by William Pike. Miss Rockjoy getting through between horses, grabbing second. 9 More Special clings on for third in front of 8 If I Didn't Have a Dime in 57.77, 3 3/4. So this very, very fleet-footed grey filly has put them to the sword and won by a big margin by Snippet Sun, trained by Dion Luciani for Laloma Farms and ridden by Willie Pike. Miss Rockjoy second home. Clint Johnston Porter, Awesome Rock filly. And third, 9 More Special, who's by Safeguard, and Craig Staples there in the saddle in front of 8 If I Didn't Have a Dime. And not sure what happened to Idyllic Ruler there, but tailed off behind them. Couldn't go a yard seemingly, but maybe there's something more underlying there than that. Now, sectional is 34.22, 34.22. Shell Bell 2.35, a favourite saluting here. Both winners in the opening events have led and controlled, and she absolutely destroyed them there, running away to win by a big margin, almost 4 lengths. Race number 3, the Epona Classic. Taj Dyson will ride number 1, Vain Tempest. Kes Duran claims just the one on Domineer in the next this afternoon. So on 6, 7, 9, 8, fifth home there was number 4, Leading Taddy. Brett Taylor's about to join us now as they come back into the yard. Ian Glading represents the Dion Luciani stable, as always, and that was a very, very easy watch with the favourite Shell Bell for the Dion Luciani yard.
Displays by our winners. This one, Shell Bell, came here with race experience, and that's as easy as you like for in terms of watching a 2-year-old go around.
Yeah, we expected the horse to go well. It's improved in its racing manners every start it's had. Willie got to know the horse a lot better last start, and he expected to lead today, and yeah, it's done a job well.
What have you seen with that improvement start to start? Where have you seen that improvement in regards to the manners?
Earlier on, it just wanted to take off. It was just like it thought the finish of the race was at the turn. As we know, you've still got to come up the straight, so that was a little bit of a problem the first couple of starts. So we've gone a bit easier on it. Willie just said he'd let the horse come out of the gates under its own steam today. It naturally flies the gate, so you didn't have to push it. And as I say, Willie's learnt more about the horse, and the horse has learnt more about how to race. So.
How wonderful to be racing for $125,000 and be rewarded for buying local with the Westmead Platinum scheme.
Yeah, the horses in the stable done very well out of that scheme. That's fantastic, really good money. It's probably the most economical place in Australia to race a horse, you know.
It is, and Shell Bell's proven that today. Well done.
Beautiful, thank you.
There's Ian Glading from the Dion Luciani yard. Shell Bell at start number 4 is able to win here today, taking out the big purse here that is on offer, and out of Jungle Mac. by Snipperton. Shell Bell goes one better than she was able to last start when defeated by what looks a nice horse in Home James.
Exactly right, Britt. It's a wonderful purse for this filly, and she's actually done quite a lot of racing early in this season. I'd say now what she had that 4th start, so that's probably the most raced 2-year-old that we've seen so far this season. So she's done a wonderful job to stay up for as long as she has, and she's still racing with great heart and great speed, more importantly. And we touched on, year in, year out, how good Dion Luciani does with his juveniles. And so far we've seen Dion Luciani, Sean and Jake Casey, and then a victory to Home James with Neville Parnham. But they've been very, very dominant yet again this season. And Dion Luciani can keep them going. I'm sure a lot of people after that run behind Brave Halo probably would have tipped her out, but he persisted with her, gave her a month between runs. She was very good last start behind Home James. And at the top of the home straight today, that was about all she wrote. Willie Pike, it seems as though she's really starting to put it together.
Yeah, that's right. I know the stable always had an opinion of her. She's galloped well at times. I think they were slightly disappointed she probably didn't win earlier than today, but it's all right, she made up for it today. She stamped and shown that she's got ability.
Nice to be able to find the front even when coming out in neutral. She looks like a real jump and run type.
Yeah, that's right. She's actually a lot better though. She didn't want to overdo it. Well, obviously I was in front and dictating the speed, but she didn't want to overdo it. She come back to me for a furlong, and then from there I kind of didn't want to die wondering, so we upped tempo pretty early.
Congratulations, well done.
Thank you.
There is William Pike, wins there on Shell Bell, taking out the 2nd.
Weight is there, race number 2 on the card, 6798. Correct weight now declared. Weight's right.